Okay, good morning, everybody. I wish to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Dr. McIntyre, our Minister for Public Works and Ports, Honorable Isaac, Minister responsible for Climate Resilience Matters, Deputy CTO Lancelot, our officers from the Office of Disaster Management, Local Government Commissioner, members of the press, media, and to all of the listening public. My task here today is a little bit brief, but just to update you on our ministry's plans in preparation for this storm's passing, that is Tropical Storm Isaac. Historically, we have observed that recent weather events have impacted the island with rather severe to catastrophic flooding concerns, apart from the wind. As a result, a big part of our preparation is a rather aggressive dredging campaign to clear our rivers and ravines. From last year into this year, we have done a significant amount of work in preparation for events like this. And as we all know, preparation is key. As part of our planning, though, I wish to highlight some of the salient points and actions that we have taken as a ministry. One of it is to meet with our senior staff, technical staff, engineers and road technicians. We met this week again, and to confirm the responsibility of each staff to relevant sections of road along Dominica. So they are to give oversight in preparation and also after the event if we have any cleanups to do. Also important is to update our equipment list. That is, we have captured a database, a list of all of the heavy equipment that that are on island, and we were in touch with all of the heavy equipment operators to sensitize them and to alert them and to have them place their equipment where we wanted it, and also to have such equipment fueled when they are called upon to do so. I will now read out a list of areas and equipment that we have deployed. So, one, capital city of Roseau, we have equipment in Roseau. Point Michel to Soufriere, equipment deployed at Point Michel, Castle Comfort, Wallhouse. The Roseau Valley, we have equipment at Mont Prosper, Loda, Watton-Waven, Coptall, Trafalgar, Louisville. Roseau to Granby, Geneva, Font Saint-Jean, Pichelet, and Granby. Belleville-Chopin. Pont-Cassé to Roseau, we have equipment at Cochrane, Canefield, Antrim, Mont Daniel. EO Leblanc Highway to Portsmouth, equipment at Belfast, Bioche, Layou Valley, Collyho, Jimmet, Warner, Salisbury, Bells, and Dublin. Portsmouth to Marigot, equipment at Melville Hall, that's Douglas Charles, Anse de May, Portsmouth, Vickers, and Woodford Hill, also in Marigot. Pont-Cassé to White River, that's along the east coast. La Ronde, Grand Fond, Montjean, and Bouetica. And Guadeloupe to Hatton Garden at Cassibruce, Saint-Sauveur. Right, that's it. This is not an exhaustive list. We do have a lot of smaller equipment strategically placed in the smaller hamlets and villages, but in the press for time, I will not really read out that more comprehensive list, but we do have quite a heavy amount of equipment placed in those villages. Let me also inform you that post Hurricane Maria, our state of readiness and our capacity to respond to weather events has been significantly improved. We have on island regional contractors that have been engaged to do river dredging, and also our local capacity. Local contractors have also brought in equipment to help in that regard. Also, as preparation for our response and cleanup mechanism, we are in touch with all our local brush cutters, those responsible for doing vegetation management along our roads. Quite a number of them are equipped with chainsaws. So we have been in touch with them to have their equipment fueled and ready for action. I also want to talk a bit of the river dredging that we have done from last year into this year. We have completed dredging in along about 22 river sections, and I will read out that list. We completed dredging at Picard, Dublin, Collyho, Coulibestry, Salisbury, St. Joseph, Check Hall, Roseau, Fobaron, Bagatelle, Castle Comfort, Loubier, Savonpie, Tatan, Foncolé, Gotta, Blenheim, Fobaron, Meacham, Larond, and Hampstead. We have works ongoing at Belfast Resource Estate, Pichelin, the Melville Hall River, Castle Comfort, Ravins and Point Michel, Roseau at Louisville area, Trafalgar at Papillote, and also at Bioche. In preparation specifically for this storm, I instructed the following priority works. One was the clearance of the mouth of the Roseau River, and as you have seen, that activity was completed sometime yesterday. Ongoing, we have works at the Loubier River. From our last check, there was quite an accumulation of silt under the bridge, so we instructed the clearance. Work started yesterday, should be finished sometime today. Dublin, the old bridge was cleared from the river to mitigate flooding concerns. Grand Ravine in the Layou Valley, again, we redirected the river to avoid the erosion of one of the bridge's abutments, and also in Foncolé, where we continue to do river dredging. Of course, we have done a lot, but knowing Dominica, there is still a lot more to be done. Also, as part of our planning process, we have procured some emergency bridging. So if in case one of the roads go down and we have a loss of a section, we have on island, and those bridges are stored at the port, about 130 meters of emergency bridging, single lane bridging. So just to give you an idea, we have two sets of bridging that can do a 30-meter span, another two sets that could do 20-meter span, and another two sets that could do 15-meter span. So I think we are very much prepared and well stocked to deal with emergencies that would relate to loss of road sections. And also we have the expertise and skill to erect those bridges right here on island. I want to end by saying or encouraging all of us to heed the warnings and advisories issued by the state agencies. I would want to encourage all of us to remain focused and vigilant, and to not let our guards down. Yes, it may be a tropical storm, but we all know what tropical storms can do. We had Tropical Storm Erica. And again, us being a Christian nation, let us continue as always to seek God's guidance in all that we do. Thank you very much.